All right, this is all right, I already lost the one cut. Okay, this time we're gonna really do it. Okay, this is a special video for those folks, and there's a lot of you because we've been getting a lot of emails, who want to be a stop on our farm tour next year. Listen, so if you're used to our other vlogs, they're kind of entertaining, there's a lot of cuts, there's a lot of editing. This is not it. We're gonna try to do this in one cut.
Yep.
And so unless I say something really stupid or accidentally insult people on accident, of course I'm not gonna mean to or mean it, but we're not gonna make any cuts here. So this is raw and this is real. And again, you're only gonna be interested in this if you want to be a stop on our American farm tour next year. So if you're not that, please, by all means, skip ahead, go to the next video. I've got my notes here, man. I'm not even gonna cut to do notes. I'm gonna look down. It's me and the beautiful one. We're on our way to look at the bus today, so it's how appropriate. We're just gonna get this done while we're driving. Listen, our current plan is to tour America. I'm gonna hope to conclude that the greatest American farm is you guys. The backyards, the homesteads, and the small, sustainable farms. I don't even think we're gonna talk about the bad farms, right?
No.
No. So we're just gonna explode the world with like positivity by featuring what is good about farming, and it's what you guys are doing. So we wanna feature you guys. Unfortunately, we can't feature everybody. We want to give a good gratitude right here and thankfulness that there are so many people who are interested in this. There are so many people following this. Unfortunately, we probably will not be able to visit everybody that applies in the surveys. In fact, I'm pretty sure I know we won't. I mean, if you're looking at a year and there's 3,000 miles across the country, even just one farm, two farms a week, that'd only be 100 farms.
Yeah.
But anyway, don't feel like you can't apply. Also, so we plan on going south first. We're gonna try to travel with the warm weather, go down to Florida, see the mermaids. No, it's just, we will see many farms down there, hopefully. But also, we're gonna have a little fun too. Lily likes the mermaids. We're gonna take some time and see the mermaids, right?
Yeah, and we're gonna go to Legoland.
Oh, we gotta take the boys to Legoland, and I think there's this park in New Jersey that you get to actually drive dirt movers and stuff.
Yeah.
The little kids. So we're gonna have fun along the way. Oh, we're gonna see the national monuments. I mean, we can
We're gonna go to
monuments.
national parks.
National parks.
It's the monuments.
Like the Grand Canyon, Yellowstone, all these wonderful places. I mean, it would be crazy not to, right? And it's so cool because we're gonna be able to take you with us. We plan on vlogging every day.
Yes.
It will not be as consistent because
An internet connection.
internet connection.
Hopefully.
We're gonna
working
try.
on it.
We're gonna each get 2 different cell phones, 2 different cell phone plans, so we can always upload, hopefully. We're gonna be staying at places that have internet. We will shoot a video every day.
Yes.
Now, will we get to upload? I'm sure we'll get into some crazy podunk places that maybe we can't, but we will catch up when we get back. So right now, we're uploading every day in the afternoon. We're gonna upload every day, but it's gonna be, I'm sure, a little bit more spotty.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go south, Florida, and then head west along the southern border of America to Texas, Southern California. We've got places we already want to see, places like Primal Pastures in Southern California, Marjorie Wildcraft Homesteader in Texas from the Grow Network.
Family and friends that we haven't seen in a while.
Oh yes, we were gonna have some personal stops. We're gonna see Cousin JD and
Friends in Florida.
Oh yeah, we got friends in Florida, so we'll be doing some of that. We'd be crazy not to. And then we're gonna start in the spring, start heading back across the U.S. I don't know if I should probably be doing it this way. Heading across back the U.S. and kind of do it in zigzag. Now that's the plan, it may change.
So our plan is to go down south and then zigzag.
There you go.
And then go up and then zigzag. We think. We're not 100% sure on this, and like this video is getting our route more planned. We're gonna have spots where we're like, okay, we're gonna go here, we're going here, we're going here, and then we can fill in the gaps in between.
That's right.
That.
We have our main things that we want to visit, the main farms, the main parks, the friends and family, but then we hoping where you guys are, especially if we haven't met you yet, to fill in the dots. And maybe if you don't even have a epic farm, maybe it's even just a place to stay or have a meetup for a fan base, that kind of thing. So coming back across the United States, zigzagging big time, and then heading into and by the way, we're gonna try to go to Canada. We have some contacts there, Curtis Stone, Rob Avis, places like that. And so don't be shy if you're from Canada to apply for this. Also, so we head to New England in the fall.
Right.
It's beautiful up there at that time of year. Maine, as far as Maine, and even on the west, guys, we're gonna go as far up as Oregon.
We're going all over.
Everything. So no state is off the limits. Not that we'll hit every state, but we're just gonna see what happens. It's gonna be a year of adventure, that's for sure. And then coming down late fall, early winter, the mid-Atlantic, like Virginia, Kentucky, heading back down to North Carolina, okay? And we're not throwing off Alaska or Hawaii.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think we're gonna make the bus trip, all the 6-day bus trip from top of America through Canada to Alaska. And we definitely can't take the bus to Hawaii. But we're not putting it off the list. There are airplanes.
Yes.
And wouldn't that be fun to see us all fly to Alaska or Hawaii? And probably Alaska, even during the winter.
Yeah, I want to do Alaska during the winter because that's interesting to me.
If you really want to know what Alaska's like, you can't really go in the summer, right? Because it's just
like cold there, like
and amazing.
Isn't there like 9 months out of the year?
Yeah,
cold?
and it's not cold there that often, or it's not warm there that often.
Yeah.
So we'll experience it. So don't be shy if you are in Alaska or Hawaii, especially. We don't have very many contacts there.
And I would like to see too how Alaskans farm in the winter.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure it's doable, and I'm sure it's hard, but like, I want to see how people problem solve these issues, because I admit we have amazing weather here in North Carolina, and it's easy to farm sometimes here, just because it's so plentiful here. But I want to see other places and how they overcome the obstacles of where they live. I think that's a really neat idea.
Yes. So now listen, let's jump right in to the rest of this. What are we looking for? There are 2 different things we're looking for. One type of person is just for a place for us to park. Maybe you don't have a great farm or anything like that, but you're just like, hey, you can park here. But if you want to be that person, by the way, we're going to put a survey at the bottom of this video for people to fill out, and you're going to be one of these 2 people. If you're just a place to park, we need a flat place for a bus, pretty big, like I'd say probably at least 50 feet. You can get in and out of it. You have internet of some sort, great cell phone reception so we can upload that way, or better, fast internet. We'll tell you in the description, in the survey, how to measure your internet, but it's important that we get fast internet if you're just a place to park. You may be en route, okay? So it's possible that we have a big stretch in between 2 places and just need a place to park on the way, okay? So you may be that person. Now, if you're this next person, you're a farm to visit. There needs to be something interesting going on. You don't have to be the Jeff Lawton of the backyard,
right,
but something interesting. It doesn't necessarily have to be farm. You do need to have interesting projects going on. It could be with farm animals, vegetables, something else. You could be building something, especially if you're building something sustainable or eco-friendly or off the grid. These are more interesting type projects. And maybe you make stuff. Maybe you have handmade stuff. I've had some people say, hey, I make knives or even spoons. Would you like to come? Maybe we can make knives or spoons together. That's the kind of stuff we're looking for.
Right.
And maybe you don't even have a place to park on your interesting place. Well, that's okay. Do you have a place nearby? Is there an RV park nearby? Is there a great Airbnb nearby or something like that, okay? I feel like I need to say something else about that, but, yeah.
And like, maybe something like, please, like, send us your ideas. Like, send us what you're doing, because it may be something that Justin and I never even thought of. Yeah. And it might be super interesting, and it just like blows our mind, and like, we've got to go there. We've got to see this. Like, this is something that would interest everyone, you know? So please don't be shy. It doesn't, like, just because you apply, like, we want to just hear from you guys and see what you guys are doing.
And we're not looking for places to just tour. We're looking for you to be involved already in projects, okay? The point of this tour is to serve our audience, to serve the viewers. So you need to think, what do I have that would interest all of Justin and Beauty's viewers, not just Justin and Beauty, right? Right. So we've got to think about the whole audience, the whole YouTube family, and keep them in mind. We want you to have a project going on. We want to help in the chores that are already going on. We want to help, like, here's some examples of projects. Somebody's butchering some pigs. They said, hey, that would be awesome. And that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody's doing something with bees. Somebody, what was the other project? Movie theater. Somebody's got access to a movie theater and could show our vlogs. That'd be kind of cool. And along the way, we want to have these meetups too. If you're in a somewhat populated area, we may, if you're willing, and we'll ask you in the survey if you're willing to have a meetup to where a lot of you guys, whether you have nothing, can come to this central meeting place and meet us and hang out. Kind of like we did at the Mother Earth News Fair a while back, where we had an ice cream party. Yeah, I know, there's something we wanted to say. Okay, so, what we don't want to do, interesting projects and stuff.
Oh, this is it. We want to get our hands dirty with you guys.
Yeah.
Like, we want to work with you guys doing what you're doing, whatever that may be. And so, like, that's something, like, we want to serve you guys. Like, we don't just want to come there and film. Like, we want to come there and work.
Yeah.
And get dirty and get to know you guys and get to know your systems, because we want to learn as well. Like, this isn't just about us, like, filming. This is about, like, our education as well. Like, this is about educating us and us getting hands-on work as well. So, like, we are very interested on the hands-on projects.
What it isn't, though, we want to get involved in a project, but what it isn't is a trade. As good as that is, we're not looking for, okay, so so we're not gonna come to your place and you say, hey, go build us a chickshaw and you can stay here for free. That's not what we're looking for. That's fine and fair, but that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for to serve our audience, the YouTube family, but also to serve you in working along with you on a project you're already doing. See the difference? We aren't coming to do a project for you, we're coming to do a project with you, okay? Yeah. See that difference? I'm communicating that here because it's harder to communicate in the survey in the description below. Also, everybody's camera shy. It's weird looking into this little dot here. You get used to it after about 250 videos. But everybody is. And you don't have to give us a song or dance. No. You don't even have to be entertaining on here. Okay? You have to be okay with it. So we're gonna ask you in the survey below, especially if you're a farm that you want to be featured or have something going on. If you're more than a place to just park, we're gonna ask you to put together a 1-minute video. Don't go over a minute. Make it a minute. We don't have time to watch 8-minute videos, 200 of them, okay? If you just do 1 minute and we get 200, which we probably will, that's a lot of minutes just there. So give us a minute of why we should visit your farm and think about not just us, but the whole YouTube audience. What's so interesting? How could you serve the whole YouTube family, okay? Another example, don't be afraid if you're urban or something. One of the most interesting people sent me pictures of his urban lot. He just jammed it out with all kinds of stuff growing. I mean, there's some places they're growing stuff in New York City on the rooftop. I don't know if we'll drive our bus into New York City, but we'll unhitch it and ride the van in or catch the subway or something. Okay? Now, finally, I think I'm done. Unless you have anything else to add, I'm going to give you a call to action here in a second. But we are very grateful. Again, we are very grateful for you guys extending your hand. We feel so comfortable. This gives us so much peace in traveling because we're not alone. We know you guys are going to be with us along, watching us. We feel like, oh yeah, you want to follow us on Facebook. That's going to kind of be like our, oh, we're going here next, or does anybody know this? That, like, Facebook is going to kind of be just a short, like, hey, we're coming into this town. Does anybody want to have dinner or something like that? That kind of thing. I'll leave our Facebook link there. Our Instagram is going to blow up, I'm sure. We'll leave that link there. And these will be ways to communicate with you guys faster than the YouTube video, because the YouTube video comes out a day late. Then finally, the call to action. I want you to take the survey below down in the description. It's more of like an application. Maybe you're a place that we can just park. You'll get more specifications of what we need in the description. Maybe you're a place that you want to be featured, your farm. then you'll want to fill that out. It'll talk about your projects. It'll talk about if you have any kind of following on social media, that kind of thing. If you're willing to do a meetup. So please fill that out. Is there anything else we should add? I think I'm feeling pretty good.
No, I think that is it. I'm sure there's something we left out.
I'm sure there is, and we're gonna be like, oh.
And we're sorry.
But yeah, we're sorry.
We're sorry that we left
just
it out,
people.
but we're just people.
Okay.
We're doing the best that we can. And we look forward to meeting you guys.
Yes. So it'll be good to meet the real eyeballs behind this black eyeball that's on the camera that I'm talking to all the time. Meet you guys. So, all right, thank you. Talk to y'all later.